been very fortunate for the last 5 years to work in the water-scarce regions of southern Malawi. There we've been working with our strategic partner, Water for People, and with the government of Malawi to try to understand and map all the water resources and which ones are functioning and which ones aren't functioning. This has been able to allow us to understand an investment need, with the investment need to start thinking of ways of actually gaining capital resource, concurrent capital resource that can keep these water supplies going and actually make a long-term sustainable rural water resource.
The most difficult of our challenges has always, in terms of water, has been providing access to water to our rural communities. Even in the urban areas, the challenge, but the rural communities in particular.
When the First Minister first established the idea of a climate justice fund, we considered where the priority areas might be to begin putting some funding towards, and water was very quickly one of the areas we identified as being a global need, and one where the concepts both of climate and of justice in the sense of access to that resource.
As Water for People, together with Strathclyde University, who are our major partners, we are implementing an integrated water resources project that is funded and using the climate justice approach.
The major goal is to learn. So you learn from those that already learned a lesson before. So from the interactions that we have been having with the University of Strathclyde, we have seen the progress that Scotland has made in relation to water issues, especially water supply.
One of the new opportunities with this Scottish Government Hydronation Water Futures Program project that we're starting in Malawi is to actually build capacity. And this is not just capacity for people here in Scotland or for people in Malawi, but a shared capacity. There'll be shared learning back and forth between the two countries on water resources. We're going to try to learn in Scotland more about managing our rural water supplies. At the same time, we're trying to better understand the hydrogeology, the groundwater resources, and the rural water supplies in Malawi.
We have our district partners, we have government people, both from the central government and even the regional office. So together we can learn a lot from the hydronation. We can learn a lot from Scottish Water and take that back to Malawi and see how we can make everyone in Malawi have sustainable access to safe water and sanitation.
We think this kind of interaction between the University of Strathclyde, the Scottish Government, and ourselves as the Malawi Government is very beneficial. And I think going forward, we hope that the Scottish Government especially will help us in trying to operationalize the institutions that the new water resources policy has established.
What this implies now is that as we go back to Malawi, we are going to make sure that we implement those things that we've learned. We'll make sure that our day-to-day activities on the ground are matching with our strategic goals.
A visit like this is really, really important. It is not a visit for people to come and see some of the shiny things that Scotland's doing. That's not the point of it. It's really, really important to be up to date, to understand the vision of the government, where the current provision is, and really what the problems are.
Scotland has a lot to offer in terms of lessons, having gone through the developmental stages. So it's a perfect place to be. We also are fortunate to enjoy the support of the Scottish Government through Water for Life.
The Scottish Government, through the University of Strathclyde, has taken a positive stride in making sure that Malawi does benefit a lot in terms of groundwater development, something that we are very, very thankful of.
The new funding from the Scottish Government under the Water Futures Program will expand and apply the work that we're doing in just one district to 7 other districts. With this, we can look at the potential then for investment strategies that can meet the Sustainable Development Goals.